Good day, my little robins. It's me, Beth. Another week has passed, which means you get another video from me here on this channel. If you haven't already read the title today, I'm bringing you guys another manga-inspired video. I'm going to be showcasing my February pickups because I picked up quite a few manga in the month of February. So I thought I would just do these like monthly update videos, you know, so I'm not constantly bombarding you, because I know some of you like my manga and anime content. Others just want me to talk about music, so I'm going to try and limit it to once a month, maybe a couple more times in the month, depending on how spicy of a mood I'm feeling in. Anyway, pretty self-explanatory. I've bought some manga. I'm going to show them to you. You know, let's just begin. The first two volumes I picked up in the month of February are the Quintessential Quintuplets Volume 3 and Volume 4. This is a series that I have recently become obsessed with. It was actually recommended by a couple of you guys here on YouTube, but then it was also recommended by a couple of friends, so I thought, why not give it a go? I'm not really normally into like the cutesy side of manga, but there's just something about like this world and like these characters and these like quintuplets that, you know, just keep me coming back for more. It is very light-hearted and it's got some comedic like elements, and it works really well. Sometimes comedy does not really, you know, translate well, you know, into manga over anime. So yeah, if you want like a nice light-hearted read, Quintessential Quintuplets, I highly recommend. The next 5 volumes I picked up are all from the same series, and I actually picked these up second-hand off Depop. Yes, that's right guys, I buy second-hand manga. Good thing about Depop is like most people, when they're selling it, will actually show you images of like the spine, so you know it's not got any marks on. They'll show you the pages, so you know it's not like yellow, or you know like none of them are bent. And yeah, the series is The Demon Prince of Menarche House. I think I said that right. I got Volume 1, Volume 2, Volume 3, Volume 4, and Volume 5. Now, this is a series I've been meaning to read for like a really long time, and I'm like, I don't really want to like commit because it's kind of expensive, I believe. Well, it's $6.99 in the UK, and normally I like to buy the first 3 volumes in a series. And I actually think, I can't remember, but I think I got the first 5 for like £15, £15 to £20, which is a bargain if you think that they're nearly like £7 each in England. So, you know, I kind of didn't feel as bad if I didn't like it, but I need to buy more because like I binged this series as soon as it came in the post. It came really nicely packaged, by the way, so if you're watching this and I bought this series off you on Depop, you know how to send some manga. Yes. Some people, when I said I was reading it, were a bit like, oh really? It's not that good. And I think it's not for everyone's cup of tea. But it's my cup of tea, and this is my video, so yeah, moving on. The next 3 volumes I picked up this month of February was actually recommended by one of you guys in like a previous manga video, so congratulations, I picked them up. And it is Kami Can't Communicate. I picked up Volume 1. Volume 2 and Volume 3. I've currently only read the first like 2 volumes. I have yet to read Volume 3 because I've been very busy moving and packing and being an adult. And this is like a nice little series. You know, main character, she doesn't really speak, and it kind of makes people around to think, oh, she's a bit mysterious, she's a bit like we can't really go up and talk to her because, oh, she's this mysterious girl. When really, you know, she's not mysterious, she just doesn't like talking and has a little bit of social anxiety. So yeah, it's a series that I was like, oh god, someone's recommended it, and it's a popular series that a lot of people are reading, so sometimes I can be a bit like, oh, am I going to be jumping on the bandwagon? I don't like to do that with series, but holy hell, I can see why lots of people like in the manga community have been like raving about this series. I definitely will read Volume 3, like maybe after I finish this video, because I think I'm all packed up at this point, so really, there's nothing stopping me. And I just love like the cover art. It's just so, oh, it's just got some really good artwork. It's some of my favourite like artwork in like a manga series I've been reading recently, so yeah. I do listen to you guys. If you have any more recommendations, leave them in the comments below. It wouldn't be a manga video here on the channel if I didn't pick up a new Fire Force volume. I am obsessed with this series, if you can't already tell from some of my previous videos. This is volume 17. I believe this is like the most recent volume that was like out in England, because I walked into my local shop and I was just browsing and my eyes went down to the F section at the bottom and I was just like 16, 17! Oh, I must buy this. I've literally been buying this series as it's been coming out. I believe though currently, I'm just looking behind the camera, I'm currently reading volume 15. So, you know, I've still got, you know, volume 16 to read before I get into this. But I am loving this story, I'm loving these characters. This is a must-read series. It's also like a must-watch anime, which I'm constantly shoving down people's throats. If you guys liked Soul Eater or know of it, it is very much in the same vein. It's from the same like guy that like made Soul Eater, so also Firefighters, you can't go wrong. I could just like devour this whole series. Again, the reason I haven't devoured 15, 16 and now 17 of this is because I've been very busy. I just need to like carve out like a couple of hours or like a few hours or even a day where I can just sit and catch up with manga. Get myself like a nice little hot chocolate, maybe some cakes, maybe some Battenberg. Ooh, after this video I'm going to go buy myself some Battenberg. Fire Force. I'm going to keep shoving it down your throat until someone tells me to stop. And the final volume that I picked up in the month of February is Beastars Volume 3. I'm in love with this series. People have been really loving like the anime and I'm like, yo, I get it, it's a good anime, but go and read like the manga because it doesn't disappoint. This isn't my favourite cover because I don't really like how like sexualized they've made the rabbit. I've never once been like, you know what, I'm turned on by a rabbit, but she is like a main character, so I understand that she gets her own cover. I just love it so much. And I've got the first 2 volumes, I devoured them. Like with Fire Force, I went into the shop and I was like, ooh! I was looking at Black Butler and then I looked down. No, I looked up because BL and this is BE. So I was looking at Black Butler. Then I looked on the shelf above and I was like, volume 3? I must buy it. So I bought this over Black Butler. I will complete that series like eventually, but those of you who don't know, herbivore, carnivore society, it's animals that act like humans, and yeah, that's all I'm going to tell you. Herbivores, carnivores, they're animals that act like humans. She's one of the main characters, but I just don't like how they've sexualized her. There might be some furries out there who look at this cover and go, oh, I'm going to get my rocks off to that tonight, but it is like a heartwarming and kind of serious series at the same time. Like I said, there are some very light, heartwarming moments, but then it's very much, I don't want to say that they did it on purpose, but it's kind of a little bit of like a social commentary on like this time period that we're in right now, and like accepting like we're all different, and like you can't really judge a book by its cover. Ironically, I nearly judged this volume by its cover, but Beastars, it's a series that everyone is suddenly getting like on board with, and I am so happy they are. And this just rounds up my February manga pickup video. So there we have it, guys and girls of the internet. Those were just my February manga pickups. I hope you guys liked them and learned something about me and my manga taste. In the comments below, if you guys want to recommend me any more to read, then, you know, feel free to tell me and I'll probably check them out, at least the first couple of volumes, because, you know, I like doing that. I can't just read one volume. I've got to get at least 1, 2 and 3 just so I can see how the story goes, the characters goes, because normally manga have like, normally 1 to 3 volumes can be like an arc, so, you know, yeah, get to recommending in the comments below. If you guys want to see more manga anime videos in the future, be sure to, you know, click like, you know, so I know that people actually want to watch these kind of videos, because I want to make them, but I don't want to make them if you guys don't want to watch them. let's just wrap up this video. If you want to support me and the channel, you can by clicking like to show me some love. You can click subscribe because nothing's stopping you, and I do upload weekly. At the end of this, you can check out my last 2 videos or playlist, depending on what mood I'm in when I'm editing this. Yeah, until next time, keep reading manga. I'm Beth. Goodbye.